The Election Commission of Pakistan, a constitutionally established institution chaired by an appointed and designated Chief Election Commissioner, supervises the elections in Pakistan. This day is considered one of the busiest days for media personnel to cover all the happening of election processes all the day.
In Khyber Pakhtunkhwa provinces, polling is being held in 17 districts for the local government elections. It is the first phase of local body polls in KPK. Polling starts at 8 a.m. in the morning and continue till 5 p.m. evening without any break. Each participating political party and independent candidates set their camps near the polling station to guide and assist in finding their serial numbers and polling booths rooms. Males and female voters are coming to the polling stations. Separate polling stations are allocated to males and females.
Some camps are still empty and waiting for their supporter to reach it early and cast their votes. These vehicles are booked by different candidates for the people to provide pick and drop facility to them from their homes to polling stations and back to home. Candidates have hanged their banners and poster in front of polling stations so their supporter can remember their nominated symbols while polling their votes.
There are long queues in the number of polling booths. Peoples are jubilant to cast their right to vote. Police is deployed in polling stations to assist presiding officers and other polling personnel in managing people in queues and to retain peaceful execution of polling process. Polling agent of each candidates is also seated within the polling premises to assist people and to observe the limpidity of the electoral process.
The voter after entering the polling booth proceed to the polling officer. The polling officer check the ID card of the voter and verify the particular and photograph from the electoral roll and call out the serial number and name of the voter. The voter is then referred to first presiding officer to make necessary entries on the counterfoil of the ballot paper, stamp it with official code mark stamp and sign it. Official code mark stamp and sign is also put on backside of the ballot paper. A ballot paper is not issued to a voter as he or she fails or refuses to present original national identity card or refuse to put thumb impression on counterfoil of ballot paper or refuse to receive personal mark with indelible ink.
Voter after receiving the ballot paper go to separate polling booth to mark on the symbol of the candidate of own choice. All the ballot papers are then put in sealed box in front of all polling agents. This policeman has refused the entry of media person and other representatives in the polling room and become the cause of chaos instead of facilitating the media to observe the electoral process. After sometimes media was allowed to enter, but the action of this policeman has put a question mark on the local police by not allowing media coverage in terms of election rigging or dishonesty being carried out in supervision of policemen. Election rigging and dishonesty always remain a hot issue in Pakistani election process since decades. Stealing mandate of the people by manipulating the results through election rigging in Pakistan has occurred at multiple levels, with the connivance of the establishment, polling officers and, of course, political parties and candidates.
to overcome the chaos, the district police officer reached the polling station and examined the situation and promised to facilitate people in conducting free and fair election.
Hope of the people exists through this democratic electoral process to elect the right candidate who can turn the society on prospective direction and change their standard of life.